Take two. I don't know if this is going to work the second time better than the first time. To start, my son was out for a walk today, and he found this minifig hand in the dirt along the path he was walking on. He says it was actually underneath a leaf, so I don't know how he saw it, but he seems to have better radar than I do, because you might remember a previous video when I mentioned I found this on the beach. So now here's Josh finding Lego pieces when he goes out. I thought that was kind of neat. I got a bricklink order today. So what happened was I posted a video on my YouTube channel about my history with the 854 go-kart. And my friend Jeff, who is just a brick expert, one of the most knowledgeable experts on bricks, Lego bricks, and the latest Lego bricks and what colors they came in and all that stuff. He's very good at researching and knowing, and he always keeps us posted up when Lego comes out with a new piece and stuff, and it's great. And I can't do what he does. He has a wealth of knowledge of the various bricks and the various colors. And so when I was mentioning in that video about the 854 about how I build 854s in alternate colors when all the Technic beams become available in that color, he says, Dave, you're slacking, because I had my lime green go-kart, and I said in that video that the 1x2s in my go-kart were sand green because I couldn't find lime green 1x2 Technic bricks at the time, and I never got around to keeping track of that. And he says, no, you can order 1x2 Technic bricks in lime green right now. So I went on Bricklink that day, like a week ago, and I ordered a whole bunch of 1x2 lime greens, and they just showed up today. So I just spent, a few minutes updating my go-kart, my lime green go-kart. And so now this is completely, quote unquote, recolored to lime green. As I mentioned in that video, when I want to recolor a go-kart, whatever was blue in the original go-kart gets recolored in the brick color that I can find. And so that means you need the 1x16, the 1x8, the 1x4, and the 1x2 bricks all in the same color. The white, red, yellow, black was very easy. Light gray became easy. Dark gray, very easy. Blay and dark blay, very easy. Dark blue is tough. Dark blue is tough. I read it and I forgot the name again. It's not magenta. The other color, I'm not going to haul it out, but turquoise. There it is. The turquoise one, very, very tough to get, 1x16 Technic beams back in the day. And then, of course, I mentioned in that video, the orange is still on hold because they haven't released a 1x16 Technic bricks in orange, regular orange. So anyway, I went to this Bricklink store from Canada, and I ordered a bunch of 1x2 Technic bricks in lime green, and I finally got around to updating this guy. So now he's done, and I don't have to worry about him anymore. One thing I do note is when I say everything that was blue in the original has to be the color of choice or the color of the brick. Of course, the 2x2 turntables, as you can see, are still black and gray. That's because the turntables, the 2x2 turntables, did not come in all these colors. They came in the basic colors. And so I make a artistic decision, of which turntables I should use per car to make it not gaudy. Because if I put blue in here, if I put the blue turntables on here, it would look bad, I think. And as a guy who's colorblind, don't take my color choices about anything. But I think the blue turntables would look crappier, and the red ones would look crappier, and the white ones would look crappier. But the black ones, because the wheels are black, the seat's black, the engine's black, the black axles in here, the black doesn't do a bad job. And you can't say, hey, the black looks really out of place on this guy. So all 6 turntables on this guy are black. Now, when I did the dark blue one, the dark blue 854, I used the light blue 2x2 turntables, which again doesn't look that bad on there. So as I get into the more esoteric colors that did not exist when I was a kid, and I start like lime green and stuff, and the magenta, I'm going to run into this problem because they don't make these turntables in the alternate colors. The basic colors, black, white, red, blue, gray. I think I don't know if they came in. I should look it up, but I can almost guarantee they didn't come in like lime green. So anyway, so that's done. So when I ordered from the guy, I actually ordered a few more spares. But I also noticed that he had some dark red 1x2s. Now, that's probably been in a bunch of sets in the last bunch of years, and Ninjagos or Atlantis or whatever. Since I don't sort out these colors hardly anymore, I didn't have any 1x2 Technic bricks in dark red at all that I know of. I mean, they could be there, but I'm not sorting that because I just sort the basic colors, the original colors that I like. But they had 1x2 dark red. Now I know they don't have a 1x16 Technic brick in red. They don't. I verified that the other day. As soon as they release it, though, I'm ready to go. So as soon as they get they might have 1x8, they might have 1x4. So I'll probably brick link those two. But the second they get a 1x16 dark red Technic brick, Lego, make it happen. I'm going to build myself another go-kart that's in dark red. And I think that would look pretty cool. Like the dark blue is, and this is me saying something that's probably, nobody else cares, really. But the 854 came in regular blue, obviously in 1977 or 78, the blue that they had at the time. And that was my favorite color for that go-kart because that's what you get and that's what you're used to from when you're 10. And so I made all these other colors, which are cool enough. They're cool, but nothing ever looked better than the original blue because, it could be historic. It could be that's because that's what you had when you're a kid, or what psychologically you can come up with a million reasons why, to me, the blue looked the best. No matter, I got 20 of them. I made 20 different color schemes. Even the chrome. I've made these cars in a variety of colors, and I still loved the blue one the best. Not to say my kid's better than the rest of the kids, but the blue one was the best until I made the dark blue one, and I said, "Oh, that love the dark blue one. The dark blue one is now my favorite. It really is." And I say that just loving the chrome one and loving the tan one and loving the magenta one, but the dark blue is my favorite. And it just looks awesome. And so anyway, that's a long tangent, and I wanted this video to be short. So I'm going to wrap this up. I'm waiting for other colors to be released in the Technic original 1x2, 1x4, 1x8, 1x16. I have dark red. I have sand green. We know that. But again, this didn't come in 1x16 either. As soon as it does, I'm going to build another go-kart. Until then, I'm happy with this one. And, oh, wait, before this is over, I did do some sleuthing on the brick links, and I saw this thing that is bright orange or something. And that has Technic bricks. And again, I have no idea what sets they came in. I just stumbled across it when I was looking for the lime green. And I ordered as many as possible, the bricks I needed to build that thing, Technic bricks I needed to build one of these go-karts. And I can't remember if they had 1x16s. I made a brick link order a couple days ago, and when I get it, you'll see it. I'll bore you again with the 854 go-karts. So you guys stay safe. Take care. Please stay socially distant and stay masked if you can't. Follow the procedures the doctors are telling you, because I got some news today that I can't, it's not an NDA, but it's personal. It's not family. It's not me. It's not like nobody I personally know in my world, but it's one step removed from me. And it's a wake-up call again that says this thing is not to be taken lightly. It is. We don't have to be pushed down and done in the gutter because we're all COVID and the world's going to hell in a handbasket. But on the flip side, we can't ignore it. We can't just say, "Oh, I'm going to be perfectly fine, so I don't care. I'm going to go out." The numbers are going up in Ontario. The numbers are going up, in the world, but the numbers are going up in Ontario. Not as steep as other places, but they're going up. And it concerns me because I believe fundamentally, I mean, I'm not a doctor, but I think I'll be perfectly fine. I catch this thing, it's going to be a bad flu, as some people are prone to say. But other people who don't have my health are not going to be able to get past this. Sandy and I followed the actor Nick with his wife, Amanda Klutz, I think it is. She followed it religiously, and I followed it a lot with her. And it was sad that he died. He died because of COVID, and he's young and he's healthy, and he was like a professional dancer. The guy was the peak health, and it killed him within 90 days or something like that. Like this isn't to be taken lightly. This isn't to make everybody like, but this is something that we cannot take lightly and just ignore, because we're going to be fine. If we get it, we have the chance, the risk to give it to somebody else. So let's mitigate the risks. Please, let's reduce the instances where we might transmit it to other people who are not as healthy and as ability to get past this as we are. We have to think about the other person. And so I stay home. We all stay home in this house. We do not go out social. We don't, go for big visits. We don't go. Every visit we have is socially distant. We do the back porch visit. So they're over there 6 feet away. We're over here 6 feet away, and we have separate plates, and we have separate cups, and we have separate, well, as always, but we do not share buffet platters anymore. We do what we can to mitigate the risk, not to end our lives or not to be all scary and biting their nails off and boarding the house up and keep out on the front. But we do what we can to mitigate the risk and still live, I think, a reasonably happy life. Do I want it to be over? Yes, I want this to be over. The only way I see that happening is that if we all take this seriously, not and like obsessively, but seriously enough to mitigate the risk. Anyway, that's my little preaching today. I'm done. You guys all stay safe. Drop me a line. Hey, if you want. I have more things I want to talk about, but if you guys have something you want to see, more details on anything that might be in this Lego room, drop me a line. And I will do a video about it, because I can talk about Lego till the sun goes down. You guys all stay safe. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon.